everybody, my name is Sera Jo. This week I'm co-hosting music lessons with Carlos. See you!
Welcome everybody to another live session in music lesson webinar with Carlos. Today we will cover different topics such as ear training, music theory, keyboard skills, chord progressions, and contemporary voicings. We also have some new piano tutorials, so stay tuned and let's get started.
One, two, three, four.
We are going to play this piano piece titled Latin Riff 50. This piece is part of the book titled Ultimate Latin Riffs for Piano, which I co-authored with pianist Andrew Gordon. This rhythm is called Partido Alto and originates in Brazil. It consists of different ways of playing the samba by introducing elements of funk, jazz, and rock. The electric bass uses slap technique and the drummer will use heavy accents on the snare. Artists that inspired me to learn this rhythm include Ayrton Moreira and the group Azimuth. Let's practice the first section in a slower tempo. Let's start playing in a slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, and... Now we're going to play the second section. We're going to play the last two lines. 1, 2, 3, and...
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this program. One moment. Testing, testing. Okay, now we are okay volume-wise, I think. Okay, one moment. I think, okay, volume is okay. Okay, yeah, Partido Alto is one of my favorite grooves. Yeah, my favorite grooves, yeah, but I want to explore, actually. I want to go a bit also into Afro-Brazilian music and explore samba, samba cruzado, partido, baião, yeah, and yeah, in different groove patterns. Yeah. And Sera Jo, she promised to contribute. You know, she's a big fan of Eliane Elias, and she has been transcribing so many of her, you know, camping patterns. Yeah, that she's gonna share during our program. Okay, so, but now, I want to go back to basics, yeah? Musicianship. We're going to work with the Dorian Mode. Dorian Mode. So, here we go. So, Dorian Mode using solfege. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And we are going to play the Dorian Mode in different keys. And after we play the Dorian Mode in different keys, yeah, we're going to do also diatonic patterns going up and down. Yeah, in some jazz studies, they call it diads. Yeah, which are just a different type of two-note diatonic patterns that we use to navigate and go up and down different chord pairings. Yeah, chord and scale pairings. So here we go. We're going to start with C Dorian. Yeah, and we're going to do now our diatonic pattern going up and down the keyboard or the guitar or the bass. So here we go. We're gonna sing and play. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, te, la, do, te, descending. Do, mi, te, re, la, do, sol, te, fa, la, mi, sol, re, fa, do, mi, do. Okay, this is the way I would like to practice actually. Yeah, and now we're gonna go to another key. Which other key should we go? Let's go to F Dorian. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. Or we can sing going down. Do, te, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And now we're gonna do our diatonic third pattern going up and down the scale. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, te, la, do, te, re, do. Descending. Do, mi, te, re, la, do, sol, te, fa, la, mi, sol, re, fa, do, mi, do. Okay, good. And now let's go to another key. Yeah, let's do as many keys as we can. Let's go to B flat Dorian mode. So, okay, what is the configuration here in this graph? You know, you have the title, then you have the distance, you know, the between notes, whole, half, whole, 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 half, whole. Then you have the movable solfege line, yeah, and that never changes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. And then we have the actual notes, yeah. So here we go. We are gonna start. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. And we're gonna hold, let's meditate on the shape for 5 seconds. Just observing how it looks like, sounds like, feels like. Yeah. And now we're gonna do, I think I can shift my camera for this. Yeah, that's, oops, did I do that? Okay. So now we're gonna play the diatonic pattern. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, yeah? My diatonic thirds up and down. Here we go. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, te, la, do, te, re, do. Descending. Do, mi, te, re, la, do, sol, te, fa, la, mi, sol, re, fa, do, mi, do. And let's go. Where are we gonna go? Let's go to E flat Dorian. I'm gonna build it top down. Do, te, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And we are going to meditate on this shape for 5 seconds. Okay, how does it look like? How does it sound like? And how does it feel to the right hand, to the left hand? Now we're gonna play the diatonic pattern going up and down. And do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, te, la, do, te, re, do. Descending. Do, mi, te, re, la, do, sol, te, fa, la, mi, sol, re, fa, do, mi, do. Okay, good. Yeah, and let me see my piano. Yes, everything good. Let's do one more key. I want to go to A flat Dorian mode. Okay, so we're gonna build our A flat Dorian mode. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. And let's just meditate on the shape, yeah, on the sound, on how it feels to the left hand, how it feels to the right hand. And here we go. Do, mi, oops, do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, te, la, do, te, re, do. Descending. Do, mi, te, re, la, do, sol, te, fa, la, mi, sol, re, fa, do, mi, do. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is a nice workout. Homework. I would like you to try this in all 12 keys First do your cluster and then do your diatonic thirds, up and down, yeah? And that's actually is gonna prove, very, very helpful. Not just for Dorian, but little by little, we're gonna explore all the different scales. Okay, very good. So I wanna do something else. Ear training. And what do we have here? Okay, so actually what we have here are 7 triads. We have a major, minor, diminished, flat 5, augmented, sus4, sus2. Yeah, so those are the 7 triads that we have to explore. Okay, so, and you can see, yeah, those are the 7 measures. Here, floating with the number 1, we have a pattern, diatonic pattern. And actually, we're gonna change those patterns, yeah? We're gonna change with different permutations. Yeah, and what do we have here? We have a chord sequence. In this case, very simple. We're gonna follow the same chord sequence, but next time we can start with a diminished chord. We can go to the sus4, we can go to the minor, we can go to the sus2, we can go to the augmented, we can go to the major flat 5 and finish with the major. Yeah, so we want that type of harmonic flexibility. Yeah, when we improvise, yeah, we want to be able to, yeah, just create whatever flow of chords, yeah, in chord sequences, yeah, that we are that we want to explore. So we're gonna make this into very cool performance ear training practice. We're gonna play, yeah, we're gonna use this note pattern. We're gonna go like this: do mi sol mi do mi sol mi. So we're gonna follow all this chord sequence. Yeah, we're gonna go in the key of C. Then we're gonna go to other keys. I'm gonna transpose, and we're using the movable do system in order to transpose. Yeah. So here we go. And do mi sol mi do mi sol mi diminished. Do mi se mi do mi se mi do mi si mi do fa sol fa do re sol re do. Good. This is a really powerful practice, yeah? And when we change chords and chord scales, then there's a term for that, modal interchange. And modal interchange, we're not changing keys. So I'm not going from C to E flat to A flat to B. No, I'm staying on the key of C. Yeah, but maybe I'm gonna go from C major to C mixo. And from C mixo, I may go to C altered. And then C Lydian flat 7, and then maybe a C, how about the C Phrygian? And then back to a C melodic, yeah? I haven't changed C. I'm in the key of C, but I'm changing modes, and I'm floating on a certain mode. Actually, these are great improvisation workouts. We just stay in a certain chord, and then we write a certain chord sequence, but everything is in C. So we can create melodies. Then we're gonna create a melody in Dorian. Then maybe we're gonna create a melody in Phrygian. Yeah, and so on. Yeah, so this is a great introduction to this practice. Yeah. So now let's take it to another key. How about E flat? So E flat, yeah, everything in E flat. Major, minor, diminished, D sharp diminished if we want to be very picky. Yeah. E flat, major flat 5, E flat augmented, E flat sus4, and E flat sus2. Yeah, so that's going to be our sequence. Now that's going to continue to be our note pattern. So, okay, follow me. We're going to sing and play. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, mi, sol, mi, do, mi, se, mi, do, mi, se, mi, do, mi, si, mi, do, fa, sol, fa, do, re, sol, re, do. Okay, good. Yeah, so now what are we gonna do? We are gonna go to G flat. So now let's play together this sequence, yeah? So we have G flat major, G flat or F sharp minor. I'm trying to use the correct enharmonics, yeah? To fit the possibility. Yeah, so now how about then F sharp diminished? Back to G flat major flat 5, G flat augmented, G flat sus4, and a G flat sus2. And we're gonna use this pattern, root 3 5 3 root, and we're gonna sing using movable do, so we can use movable do to transpose to all the 12 keys. So here we go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, mi, sol, mi, do, mi, se, mi, do, mi, se, mi, do, mi, si, mi, do, fa, sol, fa, do, re, sol, re, do. If you forget the syllables, they are there. Yeah, and we're just going through this chord sequence. Okay, let's do another one. How about if we go to B flat? Okay, so we're gonna start B flat major, B flat minor, maybe A sharp diminished. Back to B flat major flat 5, B flat augmented, B flat sus4, and B flat sus2. Now we're gonna sing. Yeah, we're gonna sing. So here we go. Do, mi, sol, mi minor, do, mi, sol diminished, do, mi, se, mi, do, mi, se, mi, do, mi, si, mi, do, fa, sol, fa, do, re, sol, re, do. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is an introduction to modal interchange using triads. Yeah, and we're going to use our 7 triads: the major, minor, diminish, flat 5, augmented, sus4, and sus2. Okay, good. So now we're going to go into our chords, chord workout. And today I want to do a workout with minor 6, ascending first and then descending. So minor 6, intervals. Yeah, intervals are behind everything. Yeah, so I may ask one of my students, okay, we're in the key of G. Oh, you're gonna construct a chord for me using A sharp 9, 3, flat 13, flat 7, flat 9, sharp 11, and the root on top. Okay, so that ability to be able to visualize all our intervals from a minor 2nd to major 13th, both ascending and descending. Yeah, is very important, yeah, in order to create all our keyboard harmony. So here we go. We're gonna see intervals. I know in most schools, even in the university I teach, they ask, everybody sees intervals in relationship to a key, in relationship to a chord or to a scale. We are not gonna do that. Why? We're gonna learn to see intervals as elements, almost like space elements, yeah, in music. Yeah, and when we see them that way, it gives us the flexibility, the mental flexibility to be able to use them as building blocks of anything. Yeah, so we don't have to load our mind with thoughts about a key or anything. No, they are just there, floating. Yeah, and then they will help us to have a beautiful perception of whatever we want, yeah, melodically or harmonically. So, minor 6, 4 whole steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and we're gonna follow this cycle. And I wanna, before I did a workout called Open Space, and I'm gonna record the video, and I'm just gonna put it there, yeah, because I don't wanna repeat that open space workout over and over again. It's boring for me. Okay, so, but that one is essential, yeah, because it's behind the mood of that workout, is behind a lot of the practices we're gonna do. So now let's change. I'm gonna change my camera. I need more space. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna change hands, and we're gonna change keyboard spaces. So here we go. C, G, everything in minor 6. D. See if we can do a legato when we play. A, E, B, G flat, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, and C. Okay, so that's a great way of practicing our intervals. Yeah, and we're going to practice both closed position and also expanded intervals. And expanded intervals, we're going to do them in a different way. Okay, minor 6 descending. 1, 2, 3, 4 whole steps, same. Now I want to do something else. I want to explore all my keys, all my starting points with sharps, yeah? So we don't become a flat bass musician, but, you know, we actually are balanced. You know, maybe I'm talking about myself, yeah, because all my teachers, you know, at Berkeley, they were trumpet players, you know, trumpet in B flat, you know, alto B flat saxophone, you know. So then I found out that I was very comfortable, you know, with all my flat keys, but not with my sharp keys. Okay, so I'm trying to balance. I've been trying to balance myself since. Okay, so everything is sharp now, yeah? And we're gonna do 4 whole steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, descending. So here we go. C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, A sharp, F, and C. Okay, good. Maybe I played a couple wrong notes, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah, this is a great workout. Homework. How about if you go to my website and you download the cycle pages? Yeah, that's a freebie. Everybody should have the cycle page. I think that's the most important page I've written so far. Yeah, and it's going to help us, you know, just navigate through all different keys, through different movements, yeah, through different sequences. Yeah, and then you're going to practice this week. Homework for everybody. You're going to practice your minor 6 so you become very fluent, very fluent, very fluent. Yeah, working with seeing your minor 6 in all different keys. Yeah, from any point, ascending and descending. Good. Okay, I want to explore a new chord. Okay, time for chord extensions. And for this, I can actually zoom in. Okay, so we're gonna explore this chord, the dominant 7, major 13, sharp 11, sharp 9. So this chord is connected, is paired with a symmetrical dominant scale. There are different ways of seeing the scale. More traditional ways, the half whole, half whole, half whole, half whole, half whole. And that emphasizes the intervallic relationship between notes. And then also there is another way, which I find very useful, is to see actually the extensions. Yeah, you know, so we have a root, flat 9, sharp 9, 3, sharp 11, 5, major 13, flat 7 root. And another way of seeing the same scale, which is very useful, is using solfege, yeah, movable do solfege. And then the movable do solfege has to fit the harmonic analysis. So do, ra, re, mi, fi, sol, la, ti, do. Yeah, so see how they even re, not the flat 3, but sharp 9. Yeah, so it's a connecting with movable do solfege. So let's start. We have a triad, we have a dominant 7, sharp 9, sharp 11, and major 13th on top. Now we're gonna sing. Do, mi, sol, te, re, fi, la. Okay, what a wonderful practice. Actually, my students at LACM, they're doing a certain practice like this with all different chords. Okay, good. So now we're gonna go to another key. How about key of A? Okay, so we have A major, adding a dominant 7. We're gonna add a sharp 9. We're gonna add a sharp 11 and a major 13 on top. Now we're gonna sing. Do, mi, sol, te, ra, fi, la. let's go to another key. Let's explore the flats and sharps. So D flat. So we have a major triad. We're gonna add the flat 7. We're gonna add the sharp 9. We're gonna add the sharp 11. And now we're gonna add the flat 13 on top. And now we're gonna sing. Do, mi, sol, te, re, la, re. Okay, I almost made a mistake. Re, fi, la. Now let's do which other key? Let's do A flat. Yeah, so we have A flat. We're gonna play a major triad. We're gonna add the flat 7. Add a sharp 9, sharp 11, and a major 13th. And now we're gonna sing. Do, mi, sol, te, re, fi, la. Okay, and let's do one more key. Let's go to G flat. Okay, so we're G flat, triad. We're gonna add a dominant 7. We're gonna add the sharp 9, adding a sharp 11, and we're gonna add a major 13. Now we're gonna sing. Do, mi, sol, te, re, fi, la. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I hope you enjoy chord extensions. Homework. You're gonna take this sequence. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, and you're gonna practice the sequence in all 12 keys. Yeah, so you're gonna build it first, and then you're gonna sing using movable do solfege. Yeah, and this is where we really get the most out of this practice. Yeah. Okay, so now time to jam, time to play. And I wanna actually explore different songs. Okay, so we have here a traditional 12-bar minor blues progression in C. So we have a C minor. We're gonna play this four measures. Then we have an F minor 7. And then we can add whatever extensions that we want. Then we go to a C minor 7. Then we have an A flat 13. And then we have a G7, flat 13, flat 9. And we end up on the C minor 7. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is explore 3-note voicings. 3-note voicings, yeah? So we're going to leave off the 5th, yeah? So I'm going to play here. I'm going to play, there are several ways, but just in order to be a bit more graphic, you know what? I'm going to change my camera setup. Okay, that was good, yeah? I'm gonna play, actually, I wanna play this with the left hand, yeah, in the second pass, but just for now, yeah, I'm gonna play the root with the left. Okay, C minor 7, 4 measures, and we're gonna go to this interesting chord. I call this a cell. Yeah, first time I was reading, Bill Evans uses a lot of those 3-note voicings in this format. But he got this idea from the Spanish Impressionists. At least that's what many people say. Yeah. Now we're gonna go back into C minor 7. So we have a 3, flat 7, 9. We have another cell. Yeah, another cell. And we could have played it also this way. But for some reason I just wrote it this way. Or also we could have played it this way. Yeah, oh yeah, there are different ways of playing a 3-note voicing. Yeah, so the way it's written here is A flat 7, 9, 3. So I'm emphasizing the 9, but how about if I want to emphasize the 13th? So I'm going to take the 9 away and I'm going to play the 13th down here. Yeah, so that's another way. Yeah, so I'm emphasizing the 13 instead. Now here I have my G. Okay, so 3-note voicings, yeah, my flat 7, 3, and then I have my flat 13 on top. Sometimes there are players that they tend to even omit certain, for 3-note voicings, even omit certain notes that were very core in the harmony, like even the 7 or the 3. Oh my goodness, how can you do this? Yeah, it sounds great. Yeah, and then we're emphasizing the sharp 9, only sharp 9, 3, and 13. And then we go back to, yeah, our 3-note voicing here. Now, we're going to practice with our left hand. And what I want to do is, one moment, I'm going to change here my backup track. Okay, what I want to do is use 2 different type of grooves. Yeah, and so here we go. Yeah, we're going to do a couple passes. And just explore with your own rhythm. Now we're gonna do another pass. Okay, good. Yeah, so now we're gonna do the same. I want to change my camera again. Changing my camera, yeah, because this is left hand, so it should be over there. Yeah, so now I wanna use a different groove. Yeah, I wanna use more like a salsa groove for this. Okay, so here we go. And yeah, same thing. Oh, by the way, I like, for those workouts, I just like to write everything in whole notes, so then you can explore your own groove. Or maybe you have different rhythm patterns that you are exploring against that groove. Yeah, but still, you want to have the voice leading all written down. Yeah, I found this process, very, very helpful. Yeah, so, okay, so now we're going to do the same. Yeah, but we're going to play in a salsa groove. Okay, yeah, I think I got inspired and play something else. Okay, nevertheless, okay, what are we gonna do? Now we're gonna explore the 4-note voicings. Yeah, so everything is the same now, but we're gonna have a four-way close tension substitution voicing. So first we're gonna explore. We have the full voicing here. Okay, let me switch cameras again. Okay. For C, yeah, so then we're gonna go to F. We have the full 4-note voicing. Then C minor, A flat 7, 13, 9. So we have the 13, the flat 7, the 9, and the 3. Then we're gonna have here the G7, sharp 9, and flat 13, sharp 9. And then we're gonna go back to the C minor 7. And now we're gonna explore those 2 different grooves. Yeah, first we're gonna do a kind of jazz fusion, and we're gonna do a salsa groove. Okay. So one moment, and here we go. Explore your own rhythm patterns. we're gonna do the same. And now we're gonna change to a salsa groove. Yeah, and let me, okay, change my volume here. Okay, let's do this in a salsa groove. 2, 3, 2, 3, and. Okay, yeah, I hope that you found this useful. Now, open voicings, 6-note voicing. So see how we are gonna take now the left hand 3-note voicings, and we're gonna add some voicing in fourths on the right hand. Yeah. Then we're gonna use the same 3-note voicing for the left hand, and we're gonna add another voicing in fourths on the right hand. Now I'm gonna do the same. We're gonna go back to C. Now we have the 3-note group on the left hand, and then we have voicing in fourths. And then we're gonna go to G. We have the flat 7, 3, flat 13, which we had before, but now in upper structure triad on D flat. And then we're gonna do go back to the same voicing for the C minor. Okay, let's work with those two groups. First the jazz fusion and then the salsa groove, yeah? And we're using exactly the same voicings. Everything is in whole notes so you can explore your own feeling, your rhythmic interpretation. Okay, so here we go. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do now the same, exactly the same voicings, but we're gonna take it now, we're gonna use a salsa groove for this, yeah? So here we go. Okay, good. What are we gonna do next? We are going to explore the chord scales. Chord scales, yeah? So we have here a Dorian mode. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And on F, we're gonna have an F Dorian. Do, da, do. Okay, I can sing it in for now, you know what I'm gonna do is just ideally, we're using movable do, yeah, but still we're in the key of C, so if I'm picky, I would have to sing every scale, still in C minor, but just for today, so that we can integrate the scales a bit more, yeah, I'm just gonna sing them from their own starting point, yeah. So again, C Dorian. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, we're gonna go to F. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Or fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa. In A flat, leading flat 7. Yeah, we have a sharp 11. Do, re, mi, fi, sol, la, ti, do. And we have a altered. Do, ra, re, mi. Actually, the way I wrote it here was more like the classical way, in which they have the flat 4. Yeah, it's almost it's a different way than let's say Berkeley would use. You know, I use more like the 20th century classical way. That see it's a super Locrian scale, so I use my C flat. Okay, but actually I'm changing my mind. I should have written it in a different way. Okay, so here we have do, ra, re, mi, se, le, ti, do. Yeah, and also I wrote here another scale that we can use through the whole piece, which is the C minor blues scale. Do, me, fa, fi, sol, ti, do. Okay, so all of this is very nice. And how are we going to approach this? Here we have a scale map. Yeah, so we have a scale map. You're going to, so C minor, Dorian, F minor, F Dorian, back to C, C Dorian. A flat, we have an A flat leading flat 7. G, we have a G altered, and then we go to back to C, C Dorian mode. Yeah. And how are we going to practice this? How about if we use our left hand voicings? Yeah, the 3-note or 4-note, it doesn't matter which one. And then we're going to play our scale. And then we repeat 4 times, and then we go to the F minor scale. Then we go back to the C minor Dorian. And then here we're going to play our leading flat 7 in A flat. And then our altered scale on G. And then C minor Dorian. And then the next pass, we're going to go descending. And then we repeat, and then we do the same with F Dorian. And then we're going to play the same with C Dorian. Yeah, and then we have our A flat leading flat 7. And then G altered. And then our C Dorian. Okay, we're gonna practice now with our backup tracks, yeah? So here we go. Easy, easy does it. 2, 3, and. Okay, we're gonna do the same. And now we're gonna explore, we're gonna change grooves. Yeah, we're gonna use now our salsa groove to do this. Yeah, but still, same thing, same voicings and same scale. Going the first pass going up, second pass going down. this is a nice workout. Yeah. I wish I had more time, because then we can explore chord extensions and approach notes and all of that. There's a great teacher that used to do workouts like that, the great Charlie Banacos. Yeah, so he influenced so many people around the globe. Okay, so good. This is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and if you did, please welcome next week, every Saturday at 11 a.m. Yeah, I may change the time, but for now, Saturdays at 11 a.m. Los Angeles time. So I will see everybody next week. So thank you for being with me in this live broadcast. We covered a lot of material, and we're going to continue to do so in our next class. I'll see you next week, same time, same channel. Until then, have a wonderful week. Practice your instrument every day, and listen and play lots of good music. See you next week.
Once upon a time a rainbow appeared after the rain and rode me, a gentle smart